Okay, this is review sheet 18, and I'm going to go over 1 through 4. Okay, let's look at number 1. It says, which of the following is equal to 2? Which of the following is equal to 2? And they give you A, B, C, and D. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to go through each one. I'm going to go through each one and solve it. If I get the answer 2, I know I'm correct, and I don't have to go any further. So I will start. I'll do one of these with you, and then you'll finish it off with the remaining 3. So the first one shows, or letter A, is 6 plus parentheses 4 divided by 2 parentheses plus 1 times 3. Okay, so I know using my order of operations, again, I'm just going to put it off to the side. I always do my parentheses first. Then I do exponents. In this case, we don't have any. In this problem, we won't have any. Then I do multiplication or division, and addition or subtraction. Okay, and multiplication or division, I do whichever comes first if they're together in the same problem, going left to right. Same thing with addition or subtraction. If I have addition and subtraction in the same problem, I do whichever comes first, going left to right. Okay, so in this problem here, I'm going to do my parentheses first. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And again, remember, I always rewrite my problem. Okay, so now I have addition, multiplication. So I know I'm going to do my multiplication first. 1 times 3 is 3. And again, so then I go back and rewrite the problem. Okay, so now I have 6 plus 2 plus 3. And I always move from left to right. So I have 2 additions, so I'm going to go left to right. 6 plus 2 is 8. Rewrite my problem. 8 plus 3 is, and then 8 plus 3 is 11. So I know letter A would not be the answer, because they are looking for an answer of 2. Okay, so you need to follow those same steps for B, C, and D. You'll probably need another sheet of paper, so your paper is nice and neat. As you can see, I didn't try to scrunch all my numbers together. You can give me space, and we'll just staple those attached to your review sheet. So your job will be, we know it's not letter A, so you do B, C, and D. Okay, let's look at number 2. Okay, it says number 2. It says, which variable expression can be used to represent 13 more than the quotient of 6 and a number x? Okay, so the key word here is, it says you're going to have 13 more than the quotient of 6 and x. Okay, quotient is your answer to a division problem. Okay, so that's the answer to a division problem. Okay, so I know I'm going to have 13 more. So we've had these in the previous review sheets. If I have 13 more than something, that tells me I'm adding to it, because I'm getting more. I'm adding. So that more here is addition. Okay, so first I would do the division part of this problem. So 13 more than the quotient of, so I know it's a division problem, of 6 and x. So I'm going to divide 6 and x, and then I know I have 13 more. So then I'm going to add 13. Okay, but I'm missing something in this equation. I'm missing my parentheses. So I know I'm going to do my division first. So I put a parentheses around my division part of the problem. And that gives me 6 divided by x plus 13. Okay, so that is the answer to number 2. Let's look at number 3. It says write the value of the underlying digits. So you have 5,743,872. Okay, so they have the 8 underlined. So if I'm writing that number here, I have 5,743,872. Okay, they underlined the 8 here. They want to know what is the value of that 8. So for example, if they would have underlined the 7, what's the value of the 7? The value of the 7 is 872. So the value of the 7 would be 70. Okay? If they would have said, what's the value of the 3? So I have 5,743,872. The value of the 3 would be 3,000. Okay? If it would have been the 4, the value of the 4 would have been 743,000. So I know that's my 10,000th place. So that would be 40,000. Okay? So based on what the examples that I gave you around that one, what would the value of the 8 be? That's what you need to figure out for this problem. The 7 would represent 70 because it's in the tens place. The 3 would represent 3,000 because it's in the thousands place. The 4 would represent 40,000 because it's in the 10,000s place. Okay, if I even wanted to go to the 7, that 7 would represent 700,000 because it's 5,743,872. So just based on these examples, you determine what is the value of the 8. Okay? That's number 3. And then number 4. Number 4 is, what is 3 and 962 thousandths rounded to the nearest tenths place? Okay, so I have 3 962 thousandths, and I'm rounding it to the tenths place. Okay, so whenever I'm rounding my decimal, rounding a decimal, I first need to identify it. Okay, so I know I'm rounding to the 10th place, so I'm going to put a box around my 9. Okay, so that 9 is my 10th place, and I'm going to look to the right, which is my 6. Okay, and remember the rule. If it's 5 or higher, I add 1. If it's 4 or lower, I keep it the same. Okay, so in this case, this is a 6, so I know it's 5 or higher, so I need to add 1 to this 9. So now, here's the thing. I can't add 10 here. I can't make this a 10. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have to bump up the whole number. So now this, if I round this to the 10th place, this will turn into 4, and that 9 will turn into a 0. Okay? Because I can't say 4, I can't do that. Okay? So I round to the 10ths, that 6 tells me to add 1 here. Since this is already a 9, I can't put a 10 there. It's got to be single digits. So this turns into a 0, and my whole number goes to 4. So then my whole number, the answer is 4.0. Okay, that's 1 through 4. The next video will show the rest of the review sheet.